Alright guys, what's up? Today we will be doing a world tour. Now no one's seen this on the channel before. But this is a world tour from my it's a world that I made I think last year, and I've been on it for 2,584 days. That's a lot of days. So, yeah, why not start here? So, we have this villager here. So this is a pretty just small village, I'd say. But this is only the beginning, okay? So if we go here, we see that I have this watchtower and all that, but this area isn't that interesting. So we're gonna fly out, and as you can see, I have some shaders up. These are complementary shaders, I believe. So what we really want to do is go over here a bit, and this is the first really interesting location. So this is a watchtower that I built, I'd say about 1,000 days ago. It took me I don't know why, but it took me so long to finish this, because I just stopped midway through. But yeah, as you can see, it's got 4 floors, smelting area, beds, furnace, I meant smoker, and this little house area with some garbage in the chests. But yeah, so that's the first main area. But as you can see, next we have this Ice Spikes village, which I put some walls around. It's pretty small. There are like 5 villagers remaining, maybe 6. But if you really want to see some cool stuff, you gotta go over this way. See, this is the, my unfinished castle build, so, and don't make fun of me with it, okay? But it's not quite done yet. As you can see, I'm putting some watchtowers in. Now, this is the first main city that I built. City is a little bit of a generous term. Yeah, so as you can see, it has some houses. This house I had a lot of trouble with. I don't know why, but it just failed. As you can see, we got some nice market stalls here. I really like the snow villages, so that's why I built them. Yeah, we got some iron golems walking around. And if you go this way, you can see that there's actually another village over there, which we'll go check in a second. And then we have some ships. This is a little dock area. This is a little village library up here. Because this village actually has a cool backstory. I originally tore it down, most of it down, to build this little, I don't even know what you would call it, camp area, tiny village. I looked up a tutorial for this one, but then I actually refurbished the entire village, and I think it came out better for it. But that's not the point. So yeah, that's, I'd say, one of my favorite builds, and of course we won't be touring my entire world today, because most of it is just some random villages. But, yeah, over here we got another quick town, and I'll be looping around this island, and then we'll go over to my actual main house, where I have a map of the whole place. So yeah, if you go this way, you see that I have a little outpost village here, just 5 buildings, 4 of which are houses. Got a little farm, some villagers. I'm pretty sure that there are 3 of them left, because I took the other 2 to make the first village that I showed you. Over here's a nice, this is a fun one. This is a pillager outpost that I absolutely bombed. I just bombed it out of existence. So yeah, that's all that remains of that. And if we go over here, we have another pretty unique village. This one being, it's a little more defended. It's got, walls. Now this one actually originally came from just a random igloo, like the one of the ones with the basement, and I built a whole village around it, so that's kind of neat. I think it was this one. Then I got a couple of cats, but since I transferred this world to a different account, for some reason I can't make them sit up, so that kind of sucks. But over here we have, oh, you don't want to see this one. It's a failed little outpost. It's got some golems around it though, and that's all it really needs. I think I've seen this ruined portal before. It's kind of cool though. Big one. And yeah, if we look over here, we have 2 boats that I built, but first we have one of my best creations. So this world is in Java Edition, meaning that there are, well, of course there are, because I have shaders. Although you might be able to download shaders in Bedrock Edition, I don't know. But of course they don't have snowy taiga villages, and I'd say that snowy taiga villages are my favorite, so I just built my own. It's pretty much a couple houses. This is a cathedral, library, Yeah, a few other things. I don't know what's going on with my elytra right now, but oh yeah, we got the durability of the century up here. But and then we have this corner of the world I really like because we have the two ships. I'll probably do a tutorial on how to build these, but yeah, I had a lot of fun making those, and it was my first time building a ship. I didn't actually use a tutorial for that, so that's kind of nice. These are my oh yeah, and as you can see, we're back at the watchtower. But these are my three statues, and we'll come back to those later. They have some epic lore implications. If you want me to do a lore on this world, I can do that. If I get, I don't know, like 3 likes on this video. Oh yeah, and I'm using a texture pack to reset the ore textures back to pre 1.17 because I just don't like the other ones. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a little storage hut in here. Get out of the crafting table. Yeah, and as you can see, this is the Hall of the Ancients or something. I don't know what to call it. It's a bunch of statues, pretty much. It took me actually quite a long time to make this, and the fun thing is, it's not done yet. So yeah, this would be like ancient kings or something. I don't know. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna deposit the stone in here, and we got to get out of here because there's a pretty undefended village right above us, so we don't want them dying to no monsters, do we? And then yeah, as you can see over here, that's where I put my beacon for carving out all that stone. I thought that wall was broken for a second, but yeah. No, this is the Great Ice Wall. Yeah, that's about it for that island area. Actually, I think that is it for that island area. And then we go over here, and we see the copper statues that look over to the stone statues, so that's kind of pretty. And then yeah, we'll make our way over to my house, but before we do that, there's my my creeper farm, which is just this build and then a little island above it that I can fly to. Yeah, that was a cool build. It took me a long time to get. Oh yeah, that's my nether portal. I'll definitely be doing a part 2 to this to kind of showcase my nether and my end. Yeah, so as you can see, this is my house. It's pretty small. I like the design though. And yeah, as you can see, we got a couple things. We actually have a villager in here. Or we should. You saw him mumbling in the subtitles. But yeah, so as you can see, I've marked down a bunch of villages, and this is my map. So we have that's the kind of ice island area that we just visited there. As you can see, it's all webbed out, and none of it ever touches another area of the map actually, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, and my plan is to go. Yeah, there's just a couple of things here. Most of this is just random villages, but we'll go up this way, up this peninsula, and you can see where the green marker right there. No! It's been broken. And we're going to this place called Oriset. Now that's what I named my, the big city that I built. And then, yeah, we'll go north a little bit, we'll go to these icebergs, to, an island village, and then probably to the Lorenburg area, if you can see that. Anyways, I'm gonna sleep now, type in some random characters. Whew. And yeah. Oh yeah, as you can see, the zombies are burning, finally. Yeah. So we're just gonna go up here. And yeah, I don't actually build a lot, but I will show you my valuables box, my valuables shulker box, and you will be shocked. Oh yeah, this is a little shrine I built to... Oh no, I just had some spare prismarine on hand. And fun fact, this actually has 8 diamond blocks shoved into it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so this is the great city. This is the gem of this world, my pride and joy. It took me so long to build this, and it's not even done yet. So this is boat. It's pretty bad, but it'll work. And since you were definitely wondering, you can see that this is my house. This was my original house with my original, one of my original diamonds, I think, and my original stone pickaxe, or wooden pickaxe, I mean. Yes, I still have it. So, yeah, this is the inner area of the city. There's a lot of villagers working here, my slaves. business partners, stop breeding in the middle of the street, please. This is my memorial to my cat who drowned in a river. Yeah, so anyway, that's my old house. The villagers taking that over because they're absolute buffoons. Here we have the chicken golems. Yeah, that beacon there. This used to be a farm for food, now it's just kind of there. Yeah, that chicken's gonna have a hard life. But yeah, as we can see, the buildings are a little nicer over here. Oh, that's my library where I do all my enchanting. Yeah, and then we have my house here. Now, I do have a couple of allays in here, so I don't want to kind of break that. But yeah, definite hidden fireplace room. And, oh good, the allays are... I thought I just heard a creeper explode. But yeah, there's a mine down there, but I blocked it off so that the allays don't, you know, follow me. If there's anyone in there... Oh, that's my original enchanted golden apple. Yeah, if there's anyone in there, you can probably starve or something. So we're just gonna head up here. We see that there's a lot more to the city. Wow, this thing's big. But yeah, that's a pavilion for my cats that I can't see anymore. This is truly the center of my world. Well, not really, but you know. So yeah, we have a just fountain. I really like this fountain design. It looks very nice. This area of the city is actually it's quite good. But then yeah, if we wander over here, we see a little more. The Great Gate, little house, my farms. Random tent over there. Oh yeah, and there's tiny village over here that's actually an upgraded version of the one in the snow city that I showed you earlier that I told you about. And yeah, as you can see, we have this. Now, I didn't know what this was for a while, but I eventually figured it out. So, snow golems are in my end. Now, and again, that's part 2. Yeah, there were snow golems in my end, and some of them popped out of this portal, and I guess just died to like zombies or something, or melted, I don't know. But I don't see why they would, because it's a plains biome. But yeah, anyway, maybe they just didn't survive the journey, so I was wondering what happened. I'm like, oh, creepypasta entity? Glitch? And I'm like, oh no, snowmen. Snowmen in the plains. So yeah, as you can see, these trails actually go pretty far out. Wow, these trails do go pretty far out. Okay. And then yeah, they just melt. Kinda sad, but it'll have to do. And then yeah, we got a little more over here, some cool stuff. Some gates, and yeah, there is stuff that way. Don't ask what that is. Yeah, there's pretty much just an island village and a mangrove village there that I built, but I'll probably showcase that in part 2 as well. Yeah, if we go this way, we see I have a little dirt hut. This is where I used to fight stuff. That's where I explode my TNT. Oh, yes. Oh, I can get my achievement here. Let's go. A piggy. I'm so sorry, my friend. I need to kill you here. Why is that pig not moving? Creepypasta entity? Glitch? No. Oh yeah, this mountain has some history to it. There's just an abandoned village up there. But yeah, this mountain... Oh yeah, and that's where I got my swamp villagers too. Probably, might have seen those. But yeah. That mountain, it's kind of a host that I tried building and then just didn't. But yeah, this is a pretty... Oh yeah, another ruined portal. But yeah, if we look up here, we see that there's a castle, and actually the city is right over there. You can see the wall. But yeah, now we have the Great Road. Here we have the strangest house I've ever built. It was pretty much cobbled together from a bunch of wood. We have got some campsites along the road. It hits its first village. And then, yeah, it goes... One branch of the path goes up that way towards a little mountain outpost, just a bunch of tents and an abandoned gate. You can see the unfinished bridge there. I'm still working on it. But yeah, and then the path goes up this way too. Through a lot of this forest, and then there's a little village here. Well, more hamlet that I built. Either way, it's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, Squid died there, so I built a memorial for him. And yeah, this village here, actually this house here, that house and the last one are actually, There are a bunch of villagers there. I remember taking my first villagers back to my main city through this path, and it was so cool. But yeah, I got an upgraded desert temple here. I like it. And then we have, yeah, last house, and then actually I think one of the last few things I'll show you. Well, actually, why don't we just get the shulker box out? Because then I can show you my my valuables. Boom, valuables box. I'm so rich. Oh, you thought that was the actual thing. Nerd. As you can see now, we have 9 stacks of iron blocks, 6 stacks of emerald blocks, 3 stacks of gold blocks, a full stack of diamond blocks, plenty of other stuff, and a block of netherite. You know, not to flex, but I do got that wealth, though. Hey, I enjoy having cash. It's not my fault, though. Where did these go? Oh, yeah. Please be... Silk touch, yes. Perfect. Anyway, so we'll keep moving now. And we see that... Actually, I wish that I could transfer some of my bread to my hardcore world. This is a little colony that I built, just took some villagers up through here. Yeah, bridge, a few more villagers. Oh, we have the raid village. It's the village where I do all my raids at. As you can see, it's pretty well defended, with actually a magma block trap that goes pretty far around it. How far does that go? Oh yeah, it goes all the way up here. Yeah, the only part it doesn't cover is the back, so I'll work on that. And then, yeah, the road is still going, by the way. This is actually a pretty nice road. And... Yeah, it goes past this little ruined house here. Or, the road is going to continue until this city, which I'm going to try and make a twin to the snow village city area. Old desert temple. It's long since been raided of all of its loot. Some animals, I guess. Yeah, anyway, we're getting to the more boring parts of the world. The south has almost nothing in it. But there's something. Oh yeah, this is the smallest village I think I've ever seen. It's 2 houses, a farm, and a meeting spot, but it somehow has like 4 villagers in it. You can see we just passed above it. Yeah, so my world's pretty boring. I haven't done any mega projects. Actually, there is one that I've done. It's supposed to be this massive stone city, and I mean tiers and tiers of stone layers. And it's supposed to house like thousands of villagers, but I left it, and then I literally lost it. I know that it was in a jagged peaks biome, so I just have to look that up on the chunk-based map with the world seed, and if you want the seed to this world, I've made it in 1.17.1, but I've upgraded it to 1.17.2, so we'll go slash seed. If you want the seed, that's it. Yeah, and as you can see, we're back in the snow village, which is kind of cool. I'm actually gonna copy that. Anyways, but yeah, so that's part 1. Actually, you know what? Just to set myself up for success, I'm gonna go to the end portal, and then we can investigate what little I have built in my end. Now, the nether's not interesting enough to show you, but I have actually made some decent progress in my end. And yeah, as you can see, this is, I think, the most intimidating village I've ever built. Just this massive stone mountain, and then these 3 gigantic stone walls defending it. But yeah, as you can see, I've really tried to make something out of this world, and yeah, my end portal is, oh, the shadow it casts, is marked by this monolith here. Absolutely amazing structure. I fell off it and died, actually. Don't die again, don't die again, don't die again. But yeah, so we'll go up here. What's in... Ooh, some gunpowder! But yeah, so we'll go up here, and then... I swear, why is there a creeper? Dude! What? How did a creeper even get in here? Great, now we'll open the gate. But yeah, anyways, tomorrow, or whenever I upload this, I think it'll be tomorrow, the end. Anyways, have a good day. See y'all.